With COVID-19 rates skyrocketing across the country, mail-in voting was seen as a safer route for the election this year. However, people in Hamden still decided to come in and vote despite the health risks.
Yeah, so I wanted to vote in person because I definitely wanted to make sure that my vote was counted. I absolutely respect the mail-in ballot process, but I've seen a little bit of too many pictures on social media of, the boxes being burned.
I just, I felt I wanted to actually see what I'm doing and see how the process works.
Mail-in voting numbers before Election Day almost tripled from the last election, mainly due to the pandemic. But people who voted in person had too many problems with the mailing process.
Some of the concerns I have are that everyone's votes aren't going to be counted.
And so when you see the president, speaking out in a very partisan way about, mail-in ballots and, seeing his attempts to, argue with, these companies who essentially do the mailing and all these things, it makes you a little bit wary as a voter. And so essentially, again, hence why when it comes down to do I send in my ballot or, do I come and vote in person, I think the choice was clear for me.
For mail-in voters, they believe, though, that mail-in voting will become a norm and not just a result from the pandemic.
Obviously, the hand of the mail-in vote was forced due to the pandemic, but when it comes down to it, I think they're going to become more of a formality once the process is kind of expertly done and once the process shown that it works and there are no ballots being lost.
We would just have to wait and see how mail-in voting affected the election in the coming days. Reporting from Hamden, John Surratt, Q30 News.